Hello, everyone, and welcome back. With the new season upon us, I figured it was time to retire this beautiful piece of art and also show off my latest logo for the team, How I Met Calf Your Mother. To retire this art, I figured I'd introduce you to what I'm going to be calling the Commissioner's Corner. So come on in, get cozy, take off those shoes, and cuddle up by the fire as we go over Week 1's games. We're going to start off with what was an extremely underwhelming matchup between myself and Crikey. The draft all the players from the Washington football team turned out okay, but it was really the rest of their team that let them down. Meanwhile, I thought the Packers were going to get blown out so badly that they'd bench all their players and cost me the game. But luckily, practice squad hero RB4 Tyson Williams came through on Monday night to take me home. Next up, we have Chase versus Tim, and speaking of low scores, we have our low scorer of the week. Congratulations, Timbo. Not really any bright spots to talk about on the team, and not much hopeful people to look forward to on the bench either. So we'll see how that season turns out. Chase rode his namesake on Thursday Night Football, and then that momentum carried through on the back of D Hop and Tyler Lockett to secure the victory. Next up, we have Skip and regular season domination, name a more iconic duo. Ryan performed pretty respectfully here, but not much you can do when 6 out of 7 position players score a touchdown for Skip. In our fourth matchup of the week, we have Kelsey versus Zach. Now, you might think it's a miracle that Kelsey was able to win this game with a 2-point and a 0-point score out of 2 of her position players. But I think it was more of an early wedding gift from Zach with his last-second flex swap to put in Elijah Moore over Jamal Williams and Ron Gronkowski, which was the difference in the matchup. Fifth matchup was a very contentious one between Paul and Brittany with the Kamara history between the two of them. Amari Cooper made this matchup look more competitive than it actually was, with Brittany's team underperforming pretty handily at all the other positions. Paul rode the back of Russell, Chubb, and Godwin to victory, but what I'm most looking forward to is these 3 bench players and him having to decide who to start next week, and his starters ultimately being the wrong choices. Last up, we have Jeff, I don't like my team Sherratt, coming out of the gates extremely hot. Not much to say here for Brian, as he never really had a chance in this matchup, but the 4.9 points out of his first round pick Zeke cannot be very confidence inspiring. Jeff also had 6 of his 7 players score at least 1 touchdown, with the exception being Christian McCaffrey, who still scored 23 points. Sorry, Skip. Well, that's it for week 1. Make sure to tune in next time for the Commissioner's Corner.